When I worked in a grocery store, I noticed there are always two types of shoppers. Some knew their prices, and they could spot deals instantly. Other customers just tossed whatever looked good into their shopping cart, with no second thought. Now maybe some of those impulsive shoppers were wealthy, but most? Probably not. More likely, they never learned how to budget effectively, which leads to debt and unnecessary stress. So where do you fall? I put together a quiz with 20 common grocery items and their current prices. Let's see how sharp your pricing instincts really are. Bananas. If you watched my video on them, this one should be easy. Are they A, $1.99 a pound or less, B, $1.49 a pound or less, or C, 99 cents a pound or less? Here's a clue. They haven't changed in price in over 20 years. They're basically inflation-proof. The correct answer is C, 99 cents or less. In fact, most stores sell them for 69 to 79 cents a pound, making them one of the most affordable grocery items. One item that has changed in price are apples. Are they A, $3.99 a pound or less, B, $2.99 a pound or less, or C, $1.99 a pound or less? Did you know you can save money on apples by buying bags of them? That way they are often much less per pound. The correct answer is B, $2.99 a pound. If you're paying significantly more than that, you're paying too much for this Canadian-grown fruit. What about strawberries? They're usually packaged in 1-pound containers. Is it A, B, or C? While you're thinking about it, here's one tip for strawberries. If they're starting to go bad, freeze them. They can be used for smoothies and they thaw quickly. The correct answer is C, $3.99 a pound or less. While you will see A and B often, I would not buy strawberries at that price. How about grapes? Red and green seedless grapes are common in most grocery stores. Is it A, B, or C? When you see a bag of grapes in the store, they weigh about 2 pounds. And if you want to just get 1 pound, you can just get another produce bag and put some in it. You don't have to buy the whole bag of grapes. The correct answer is A, $3.99 a pound or less. So if you're seeing any of A, B, or C, it would be a good deal. But more often than not, they're at least $3.99 a pound. Regular sized carrots, not baby carrots, come in bags of 2 to 3 pounds. Are they $3.49 a pound or less, $2.49 a pound or less, or $1.49 a pound or less? It is weird how we use half the metric system and half imperial weights for measuring food. One easy conversion is 1 pound is 454 grams. So if a package is 454 grams, it's a pound. The correct answer is C, $1.49 a pound or less. Carrots are a very affordable vegetable. Potatoes are abundant in Canada. Per pound, are they $1.49, 99 cents, or 49 cents? Here's a tip for potatoes. When you bring them home from the grocery store, cover them so they are in a dark place. Light over time turns potatoes green and inedible. Even at night at the grocery store, they cover the potatoes so they don't go bad. The correct answer is B, 99 cents a pound. However, if you said C and are buying potatoes in bulk, you're also correct. You can find them as low as 49 cents a pound as well, but you'll be buying at least 10 pounds at a time. What about tomatoes? Is the correct answer A, B, or C? The tomatoes I'm referring to here would be hothouse tomatoes and are perfect for sandwiches and salads. The correct answer is A. $2.49 a pound is a common price for them, so much more expensive than potatoes or carrots. How about red, yellow, or green peppers? They are great in many dishes, but should you pay $5.99 a pound, $4.99 a pound, or $3.99 a pound or less? Did you know that peppers are one of the few vegetables you can buy, cut up, and freeze without blanching first? That's great for not wasting any leftovers. The answer here is C, $3.99 a pound or less. Now some of you may be saying, wait, I see peppers at $4.99 a pound or more all the time. My answer to that is, don't buy them at that price. Right beside the individual peppers are usually multi-packs, which lower the price significantly. As I just mentioned, you can always freeze the extra. There's no need to pay more for what is already one of the most expensive vegetables. Milk has increased in price over the past few years. What does 4 liters cost? $8.50, $6.25, or $4.50? Did you know that Canada, and in particular Eastern Canada, is one of the few places in the world that bags milk? The correct answer is $6.25. However, I will accept A if you live in Atlantic Canada. $8.50 is how much 4 liters of milk costs there, shockingly. Does 1 pound of butter cost A, $8.99 a pound or less, B, $6.99 a pound or less, or C, $4.99 a pound or less? Here's a hint. Butter is sort of like buying luggage. No one pays full price for it, because when it goes on sale, it's usually about 50% off. The correct answer is C, $4.99 a pound. This is a common sale price and the time to stock up on it. It stores both in the fridge and the freezer, ideal for those who are baking frequently. Are you enjoying the quiz? What's your score out of 10 so far? If there are items you'd like me to look at in the future, please list them in the comments below. Eggs. They're wildly expensive in the United States, but what do they cost in Canada? Are they $5 a dozen, $4 a dozen, or $3 a dozen? You can buy all sorts of eggs, but I'm referring to 12 large grade A Canadian eggs. The answer is B. Any price close to $4 a dozen is common. If you're going through a lot of eggs, you can get them for even cheaper by buying packages of 30. Is cream for your coffee $3.99 a liter, $2.99 a liter, or $1.99 a liter? It's important to know this one, especially if you're drinking doubles on the regular. The answer is B, $2.99 a liter. While this price has come up in recent years, a fair price for it is $2.99. Plus, when you see it at that price, stock up. Cream is usually good for about a month or more in the fridge. What about coffee though? Is 2 pounds of coffee A, B, or C? Canadians drink one of the highest per capita amounts of coffee in the world. In fact, we drink over 50% more per year than Americans. The correct answer is C, $25 for 2 pounds. However, you can often find it as low as $19.99 for 2 pounds. And when that happens, stock up. Bread can range in price greatly, but what about a whole wheat loaf from one of the more common bakers? Is it A, $4, B, $3, or C, $2? Most loaves of bread have 20 slices, meaning you can make 9 good sandwiches and 1 less appealing end-piece sandwich. The correct answer is $3 per loaf. I've seen prices lately of well over $4, but other stores have better prices on the exact same brands. Dried pasta is perfect for a weeknight meal. Should you pay $2 per 100 grams, $1.25 per 100 grams, or 75 cents per 100 grams? There's one thing with pasta. The quality varies greatly. Be sure to check the label for nutrition and where it is made. The correct answer is C, 75 cents or less per 100 grams. That works out to be $3.40 per pound. Package sizes can vary in weight from company to company, but most grocery stores will have the price per 100 grams right on the pricing label. Long grain white rice is $1 per 100 grams, 75 cents per 100 grams, or 50 cents per 100 grams. Here's a clue. It's cheaper to buy than pasta. The answer is C, 50 cents or less per 100 grams. If you're ever at a restaurant and they give you a huge pile of rice, it's because it costs them pennies, unlike the meat and vegetables for the rest of the meal. Now we get to the section you might want to skip if you're vegetarian. Is lean ground beef $7.99 a pound, $5.99 a pound, or $4.99 a pound? Did you know the difference between lean ground beef and extra lean ground beef is 7% more fat per 100 grams? Not a huge difference. The correct answer is A, $7.99 a pound. If you can find ground beef for a price less than that, you're getting a good deal. But is chicken cheaper? Boneless, skinless chicken breasts will run you A, B, or C. I found the best quality and most affordable chicken breasts come from Costco. Where do you buy yours? The answer is B, $9.49 per pound. Anything that price or less is worth buying. Sure, there'll be fancier brands charging well above that price, but if you don't want to break the bank, you've got to go with the $9.49 or less. Personally, I'd be stocking up when it is $7.49 per pound or less, but that is harder and harder to find. If you bring home the bacon, how much does it cost? $6 per pound? $5 per pound? Or $4 per pound? I'll give you a hint. Bacon is frequently on sale, so I'm going with the lower sale price. The correct answer is A, $6 a pound. Bacon continues to increase in price, so look for options where it's 50% off or multiple dollars off per package. Alright, here's question 20. Cans of tuna. One can is about 1/3 of a pound, and there are many brands that sell at this size. Is one can A, $4 or less, B, $3 or less, or C, $2 or less? A typical tuna fish weighs over 600 pounds. That's a lot of cans of tuna that are coming from one fish. The correct answer is C, $2 or less per can. Some stores have this as the regular price, while others will have it as the sale price. Per pound though, tuna is often cheaper than bacon, chicken, or ground beef. So there you have it, 20 grocery staples that people buy regularly. How did you score on the quiz out of 20? Here's how I would grade it. Anyone who got more than 10 right is an A+. You know your prices. If you got 5 to 9 right, you're doing well. If you got 4 or less right, you need a little work. Just know that it's easy to remember the prices once you get the hang of it, and you'll be saving thousands of dollars over the course of your life. For a little work, that's a lot of savings. Maybe even early retirement. Be sure to check out my most recent video on the ultimate guide to Canadian grocery stores. And if you have an interest in coffee prices, check out my other video where I break down the prices of the most popular brands of Canadian coffee. This has been the Price Check Expert. Thanks for watching.